Hey guys, today we'll be doing patch 2.5. It recently came out, 20 hours ago. I'm very excited to see what's going to go on, and I'm going to introduce you guys a bunch of different stuff and what you're going to need to know, and just a bunch of basic stuff, right? What all the changes mean for Yorick in this current patch. Alright, let's get started, right? So first change up is Ahri. It doesn't really affect us because unless you're playing mid Yorick, but just a nerf to Ahri overall, which is really nice. She's obviously been a very strong champion. Her level 1's insane for W, her damage is out of the world, her utility of her ult, just being able to go in and out, chain those takedowns and resets, it's really powerful, that passive as well to heal. So this is a nice change for us, especially if you're a mid Yorick, good change. Now you won't get abused as much, she'll have a much bigger cost when she tries to trade, yeah? Next champion is Gwen. Now this is actually a really big change for us because I don't know about you guys, but in high elo for me, Gwen Jungle has been a very popular champion, and Gwen Jungle, when she gets a few kills, is just unbeatable at all for Yorick, especially if she goes red smite, right? So this change will make her a lot weaker in the jungle, just make her do less damage to monsters overall, which is really nice, make her clear slower and everything. Her E now is going to be a big change that affects top lane Yorick and every other sort of Yorick, right? Because now you can kite her a lot more easily because the attack range is a lot lesser, right? So what happened before was you would cage Gwen and she'd be able to snip you even when you're outside of the cage range, right? Now it'll be a little less. Now she'll struggle to do it, right? So this attack range may not seem that big, 50, but trust me, it's a really big one, and the Gwen jungle is going to struggle a bit more. So we'll still see her a lot, of course, but this is just overall going to help us survive the ganks a lot more, survive fighting, and maybe give us a better chance of beating her. Because Gwen is one of Yorick's worst matchups, as we know it, right? Alright, next one. Kennen. Now that is a bit of an interesting one, right? Kennen gets more damage overall, regardless of the build, AD or AP on the W. That's going to be really annoying. So we're going to have to be a lot more cautious. In general, against Kennen, we want to avoid the power W anyways, but now we have to be extra careful in avoiding it. Kennen's seemingly a good matchup, so it doesn't really matter, but still, watch out for that W. That shit's gonna fucking hurt now, yeah? Now, this is a really big Master Yi change. A little bit weird to understand, but let's see here. It seems like an overall buff. Seems like he'll do a bit more damage. I'm not really sure about all of this. But yep, he can activate multiple bleeds during his Q. His Q applies multiple on-it effects. Okay. Overall, this doesn't really mean anything. Yi is a really good matchup for Yorick. The reason being is, whenever Yi tries to Q onto you, you would W yourself, walk out of the cage, and then kite with ghouls. That's how you beat him. Nothing about that changes that sort of interaction, right? Sure, he'll do a little bit more damage and a little bit more burst, but still, you're gonna be chilling, you're gonna still be chilling. You're still gonna box him, kite him out of ghouls, and you'll be fine, yeah? So, buffs, he's gonna do a bit more damage and burst, but other than that, you'll be fine. We'll be fine as Yorick players. We're gonna be nice, right? This most fortunate change doesn't mean anything for us. She's just gonna be able to get to places faster when she spawns, whatever. This could be a little bit annoying where maybe when we're gonna try a backdoor and MF dead, right, and she comes back, she can come back to deal with you a little bit faster. Other than that, the minuscule change, whatever. Now TRYNDAMERE buff is a bit actually strong. She's gonna get a bit more health, a bit more armor. Her ult cooldown is gonna be lessened. I know TRYNDAMERE top exists, but it's very underplayed, and I don't know. I've never played against it, so I'm not really sure about it, right? But this will make her a little bit beefier. She also goes shield burst very often as well, so I think she deserves it. I think she's a bit of a weak champion on the system right now. So yeah, it's whatever. Doesn't affect us. We're good, right? Now there's some big Seraphine changes, right? Her W is just gonna cost less investment, shield less for herself. Now the biggest point is about it is that she's gonna shield more for her teammates, but she's gonna shield less for herself. So we're gonna be able to kill her a little bit more easily. If we catch her out on maybe in a bush or something, which we should be doing as Yorick in general. We should be trying to catch people out on the side, trying to rotate to us, so we can kill her a bit more easily. This is actually really scary. Her E cooldown is gonna get lessened. A lot of Seraphine players go Q max into E max, right? this 11 seconds, now she gets a level 3 E at level 1, which is absolutely insane. It is a very strong ability, obviously we know. She can CC, slow, and also stun. You know, it's very obnoxious. Pretty annoying change overall, but it should be fine. We don't really deal with Seraphine as a top laner. It's just that we can catch her off a little bit easily, yeah? Ching's out nerf, really good. He's obviously been ST for probably months now. Ching's really nice. We don't have to, as you know it, we have to go inside the cage. It wouldn't do damage with ghouls and stuff like that. Now it's a little less cooldown, it's a little less duration. So that's really nice, yeah? Heartbreaker nerf, that's really big for us. The reason this is really big for us is because dickhead range champions have been abusing the entire of the fucking last patch. Akshan, Graves, a few examples, now they're gonna be a lot weaker with it, right? So finally, we can fucking play the game, right? Of course, you're gonna still face other top laner melee champions such as, like, you know, give me an example, Camille, Fiora, Aurelia, Jax. They're just gonna go Heartbreaker, but now we have to do the ranged ones, right? So this is pretty good for us, right? If I had to predict still though, melee top laners with Heartbreaker are still going to be very meta. It's going to be very obnoxious. So I predict there will be a nerf to Heartbreaker in general for melee champions, right? So be a little bit wary for that. I'm kind of worried for next patch, but we should be fine, yeah? For now, we're good to go. Now, the bug fixes. I saw this, but now Yorick main with not a split icon. Bad bug fix, because that was actually really good for us. It was really good for us because we could send men down late game and we could push and get a tower and stuff like that, and no one would notice. That's why it's really good. That kind of fucking sucks though. We'll check out how big the icon is. I think it's a little bit too big. Yeah, we'll check it out in game. Now we're gonna test to see the icon and how big the fucking thing is. I don't know if you guys know that. That's pretty fucking big. Let me try to teleport to see how big it is. So in context, I'm a small circle. What the fuck? This is a big fucking circle. That's really bad for us. Now it's gonna be really obvious that, hey guys, Maiden split push. I'm here, Maiden split pushing here. Come check me out. Why Riot? And this bug where, you know, double Maiden bug, whatever, fix, feels bad, man. It's all the good bugs that are getting removed. This fucking sucks for us, but hey, it is what it is. Our skins, what the fuck?